Hello, good morning, everybody. Hari Om. Welcome to this moment. Welcome to this cosmos. Welcome to yourself. I am basically tired of writing, so I decided to put up the audio recording instead. I was a little bit sad about last night. Hard note for the people who asked me question, but that was in love and care because I could see that how their negative mind is eating up their positive energy and insisting on the truth of the negativity. I won't apologize because in India we believe that if positive apologizes to the negative, then it's a curse on the negative. So this is my offering to all the people who are looking for healing, and as well as this is our real inheritance, what I am going to talk about today. This is our real inheritance which is given to us by this cosmos, this life. This inheritance is so spontaneous and natural in us that we don't even notice. Like in a garden, we don't notice the contribution of the water. We appreciate the flowers and the gardeners, but we don't see the contribution of sun and the water. Water, the feminine, which carried the messages of the sun into the trees and made them flowers and fruits. So I am sitting here in a Himalayan jungle. You may be able to hear some sounds and crickets. So the subject today, which I'm going to talk about, is related to all the healing and understanding the key cause of your suffering. And it's also the source of your creation, creativity, mind, body, and emotions. So in India, which I call Bharat because India is a name given by foreigners to us. Bharat means the support of the earth. Bharat means a place which is dedicated to the sacred. Bharat. Bha is the sacred, Rat means engaged and involved. We have not religion. Indian word for religion is dharma. Dharma is the law of things, the nature of things. Sanatan Dharma is the source of all the wisdom in India, which is following the laws of the cosmos and tuning your life to those laws of the cosmos. And that is what dharma is. It is not commandments or moral or ethical rules, because life decides. We human beings don't decide. When you start to follow commandments of mind and other people, that's where your mind, your life becomes a chaos and suffering. And that's what all is happening in this Kali Yuga time around the world. Everybody is following some internet, some other thought. Nobody is listening to their Sanatan Dharma inside, which we call Swadharma. What is your law and order of flow? For example, fire's dharma is to rise up, to give heat, to give light. Water's dharma is to expand, to sink deeper into the earth and have no form. Similarly, each of the human being has a elemental combination, a unique combination of flow. If you want to live a cosmic life or spiritual life or real life, then you have to follow your inner dharma. That is your inner guru. And to follow that, you have to first understand what is restricting it and what is hindering it and what is your investment into negative thoughts. So the source of whole life, according to scriptures in Bharat, is Om. Om is the sacred sound. Om is the present sound of the cosmos. Even crickets are agreeing with me. Every sound, every action, every matter is formed out of Om. I will explain little bit because you have logical minds, so you have to understand the science, only then your mind will trust. Like in Old Testament, it is said that in the beginning there was word. Then it said, let there be light. Word implies sound. What we call the divine name really means the sound of the present moment. What sounds you're hearing now, I am hearing around. This is the divine name. And listening to these sounds and making sounds in tune to the sounds of now is the spiritual, healthy, healing life. Negative, neurotic life is following the old, stagnant sounds of your mind, of memories into your head, and trying to impose them onto your present moment. So, Om is the grand fire of the now. Scientists believe everything is electricity, but in India, in Bharat, we have experienced that life is a sound, and out of sound, electricity is formed with its negative, positive. In Bharat, we call it Kali Shakti. And through the combination of negative, positive, the sound, yin and yang of the sound, light, fire is created. And as science says, condensed light is the matter. So hence, the core of your total existence is sound. It's like we are living life like leaves, and we think our form as a leaf is everything. And we ignore the roots where we are coming from. Because as a leaf will be off the tree after one season, then they will dry and wither away. But if you are connected with the root, you have no death, only change into a new form. So sound is electricity, fire. On this grand fire of now, we are cooking our lives, our thoughts, our emotions, our actions. So the question is, are you cooking the old again and again? Hence it has become poison into your lives. Or are you inspired by the new forms of life, new sounds of life, fresh sounds of life, which we call prana, which is sun, which is the wind, and it nourishes us, and take inspiration from them and let your actions represent the new which you are. Sickness, neurosis, or cancer is when a mind repeats too many times the past stories and believes them and keeps on repeating them, and others also miserable with their stories. You are creating cancer into your body. You're creating schizophrenia, all kind of darkness into your mind. Because a thought doesn't nourish. Live life nourishes you. That live life is you. Meditation is a process to fall in tune and recognize the live life around you and within you. It is not some philosophical concept or some commandment. It is a direct taste of this present sound, this present moment. So this sound is the source. A represents the matter aspect, the physical aspect. U represents the energetic aspect, the middle aspect. And Ma represents the Shiva, the awareness, the mind. So Om sound unifies your three dimensions. So the basic disease within us is that these three energies are not in coordination. Some people are mind oriented, some people are body oriented, some people are emotion oriented. But we forget that our source is these three energies. Once they harmonize within you, then your life becomes a joy, a creativity, a celebration of your form. So health is, usually when we use the word for good health, is sound health. Health on all three levels is that when your body, mind and emotions become one sound. And chanting of Om or humming is a method to first harmonize your whole body as one sound, and slowly your mind and your emotions also become one sound within you. It can make all diseases disappear, all mental confusions and disorders disappear. But you have to trust this sound. You have to see the point that thought comes after the sound. Sound is eternal, thoughts like leaves comes and goes. That is why in all seeking schools, all the meditation schools, chanting the sound Om is a universal sound, is the way to start your journey, because with that you start to fall in tune with the present sound, because sound is always present. It's a present fire. It burns all your old conditionings, all your old energy blockages into your body. In Upanishads, when they talk about Om, they say that when an intelligent person hears about this, he immediately gets into chanting Om. So I will talk a bit more about how this works with the sound. So what we call sickness or bad luck in life is that when our sound is no more a sound, body is a noise, emotions are a noise, and mind is a noise. This noise has happened because your actions, your emotions, your body are not in tune with the sound. They are not music. They are confused, various sounds going on into your head, affecting your emotions, affecting your body. And on the psychological level, my experience with the negativity and negative people and my negativity as well is that our trust into the negativity manifests the negativity. And the way to heal your negativity is to withdraw your trust from negativity. Deny the authority with which your mind says that yes, I am fucked, yes, I am sick. Do you know that high percentage of people during COVID died by the fear of COVID? Thought has capacity to kill you, to make you sick, to make you healthy, to make you creative, to make you joyous. But thought has no independent power. Thought is empowered by our own trust. Right now, our trust is into logic, the science, the fatalistic point of view about life, or certain philosophy, or certain other person. And many people says, I do not have trust. I don't believe into such things. Yes, you do have trust, but your trust is into I do not have trust. So Cosmos says you, Tathastu, so be it. Like Krishna says in Gita, that which is also proved in atomic laboratory, is that howsoever you perceive me, I appear to you like that. If you look at life as accidents, then accidents will happen into your life. If you look at life as joy and celebration, life responds in the similar way back to you. So it's all up to you what you trust, which thought you invest your energy into. Shiva says in Shiva Sutra that mind is mantra. Mantra is about repetition of a certain sound again and again within yourself so that it starts to manifest into your body, into your actions and events around you. So first step towards healing is you have to notice every day which sounds you are repeating into your mind. Please remember that action of the body is sound, emotion is a sound, thought is a sound. So to understand yourself, why things are happening, it's not some magic or some god against you or hate you, or why life is treating you like that. Our fault is we are cooking wrong dish on the right fire. It's not fault of fire. If you cook poison, it kills you. So don't blame the divine. Blame your mind, which gets greedy, which wants certain results, impressed by others, trying to impress others and start to do things, even meditation, yoga to impress. Then you're cooking poison. You're playing with the fire. Spirituality is a fire. Don't go around playing with it. You will get burnt. Don't fuck with the Divine Mother. Because if it fucks back, you will disappear. Enter this sound, enter spirituality with reverence, asking permission that I want to enter, not in today's attitude of just barging into yoga and doing techniques and barging and raping your interiority, your inner feminine, and doing anything you want and then going out and doing stupidities again and again. This way you create mistrust with life. Then life creates barrier for your entry. Many people have asked me that they are doing practices, but now it is not happening. One of the reason can be that they didn't enter their interiority into meditation, into practices with respect, with reverence. This is one thing I learned. Because of this mistake, I suffered epilepsy for 25 years. Now it is healed because I understood my mistake. You can't be careless with fire. You have to approach it maintaining a certain care and certain reverence. This cosmos is a living being. It is not just planets and random rocks and rivers. It is a body of a being. If you move in this life with care, with respect, cosmos will reflect back that care and respect. This cosmos is anyway taking care. Many people say, I wonder if there is a God or not, or I wonder life hates me. Life is constantly mothering you. It is giving you food, it is giving you sun, it is giving you everything you need every given moment. You fall sick, this life, this body starts to heal you. Because of this kind of scientific, so-called scientific thinkings and making everything a mechanism, we have made spirituality also a technicality, a mechanism. It is not a technicality, it is not a mechanism. It's a being. We are its thoughts. We can never understand it, but we can participate into it. That participation is what real life is about. So if you want to bring change into your life, a transformation into your life, change the sounds you are making every day. Mantra practices are based on this understanding that whatever your dominant sounds, the percentage of sounds you make the most during the day, they are forming your destiny, they are forming your body, they are forming your emotions. And in today's time, our mind is crowded by unnecessary sounds and information. And hence, people say, I don't know why I am confused, why I am lost. You are lost into the darkness created by your sounds, the inorganic sounds, the unnatural sounds. So, step one towards healing yourself is start to make positive sounds. In the end of it, I will explain you how to chant, om, or hum. I am not teaching you any specific religion practice. It is a scientific cosmic practice so that you learn to sing along, sound along with the cosmos, not what powers I will get. Then you are entering the black magic. People enter into spirituality for power. That is black magic because they want to impress. Trying to impress others is black magic. But when you are entering spirituality for peace, for expansion, for love and welfare of life, then you are a light worker. When your actions are in service of the present sound, when your sounds of emotions, body represent the present sound of the life, then you are a devotee, a bhakta, then you are a yogi. But if you make sounds which represents the idiotic ideas of desire and old thoughts and memories, you want to repeat them. And please remember, life never repeats. It always gives you new. And most of us are insecure to connect with life because life is always new. Insecurity is very integral part of existence. Like artists feel insecure, true artists feel insecure because creativity is always new. You cannot say this is me, this is my life, because it changes. And the second step to healing is creating an organic mind. In Ram Gita, Ram tells Lakshman that look at whole cosmos, everybody around as an improvisation of the sound of Om. See everything as one sound of cosmos and live in harmony. So in Taoism, they have another truth about it, that whenever you feel dual about suffering and happiness or contradiction with a friend, repeat within yourself not to. Feel that your dualities are not two, they are the negative positive of the one energy. Remembering this one energy is the creation of organic mind. Most of us today are suffering by trying to separate our dualities. People say, I want only happiness. And some people say that negativity is everything, life is nothing, life is this, life is that. So, what happens is that when you are happy, you want it to be forever. And when that does not happen, you become negative, then the opposite takes place. In negativity, you start to believe, this is going to be forever. And that brings depression. Balanced way of living is when there is a happiness, Remember, pain is also coming. When there is a pain, remember, it is part of happiness. Happiness will also come. Osho has explained the difference between suffering and misery. Suffering is not a problem. It is like dark night where you know that sun will rise. But misery is a darkness of a dungeon of your psychology which has no windows open to anything else, and it's living in darkness and complaining and crying about it. So misery is a psychological attitude that has to be taken out from your life. Don't believe into your negative thoughts. Doubt your negativity. Doubt, discrimination is the sword to cut through your negative thoughts. Ask yourself a question that maybe I am wrong in what I am believing. You are already on the path to be free from your negative mind. But I have seen people, when I consult with them about their life, and they hold so dearly to their negative beliefs about life, about their body, about their, even if you offer them solution, but they say, oh, but I understand what you're saying, but this is still my, they think their suffering is special. When I was conducting workshop of line and drawing therapy, I asked students to make a drawing of their trauma, a doodle drawing for 1 hour, and everybody made. Then when I asked them that now burn this drawing, and some people said I cannot burn. I said why? Because they say it's a beautiful drawing. So that just shows that how you are attached to your miseries, because because that gets you attention, energy of other people to invest into you. It's like when child is happy and dancing, mother says, shut up, sit down, be quiet. But when a child is crying, mother says, baby, what is going on? Why are you crying? So this we have learned from childhood. When we are miserable, we get love, attention and care. That is okay in childhood. But when you are mature, be a human. Don't share your sufferings with others. Share your joys and songs with others. When you suffer, be alone, deal with it, face it, heal yourself. And only way of healing is look face to face, deep into your misery and suffering. In that looking, you are creating light. Once light falls onto the unconscious images of thought, they start to transform, they start to burn. You will see that they are non existent. Invest your trust energy into positive formations, into the new formations. When you chant, feel that your body, your mind, your emotions are becoming new, like sunlight is new, earth is new, everything is new. This is one of the meditation techniques by Shiva in Vijnana Bhairavatantara. Look at everything as if for the first time. We are looking at our mind, we are not looking at things. That's why we are bored of life. Because mind keeps on repeating, yeah, I know this, oh, I have seen this. No, what you're seeing now, it is new. It never happened before. It's your memories which are old. It's your thoughts which are old. When you start to create new sounds, new thoughts, positive sounds into life, listening to beautiful music, chanting beautiful mantras, not to get anything, just for the sound of it. In Sanskrit mantras, they have their organic sounds touch your different chakras, different points, 108 and 8 points and chakras of energy and activates them. Please do not listen to this techno music and all that, because they really distort the sounds of you. Not only that, when you create distorted sounds, it invites many negative spirits into your system. Sometimes I have seen people who are smoking and listening to the very dark kind of music. They become a hotel or a lodge for many weird negative spirits. So they start to dominate their mind, body, and actions. So person loses his individuality and they are serving the negative forces. This is the law of life. Either you invest your energies into positive creations, or your energy will be invested into negative creations. There is, Osho in his last days said that there is no static point in the cosmos. Either you are expanding or you are contracting. And if you are not being creative and you are sitting and doing nothing, don't think that tomorrow you will get creative or positive or meditative. In that moment, your energy is contracting, because negative energy also has a wisdom. It creates beautiful cancer forms and kills us. Same cancer, if it was expressed creatively, it will form beautiful creations around you. It will prosper your life. So don't condemn the sicknesses, because they are all coming from one energy. In healing mantras, one of the healing mantras says in Upanishad that destroy my fears and resolve my sicknesses. But in today's science, we think of destroying the sickness. Sickness is your distorted energy. You cannot destroy sickness or negativity. You just have to make it positive. If you are singing a song, your body is getting healthy. If you're listening to chantings, if you're listening to beautiful music, you're forming a positive cellular system. In our cellular system, in our cell, there are 3 points. 2 points, one creates, one fights. And third point, which is nucleus, it has no functioning. It takes commands from the body, from the mind. Whatever your mind believes, if your mind says, oh, I am going to fall sick, it starts to follow that command. So, third thing is, be very aware what words you use about your life, what words you say to others about yourself. I see mostly using negative words. I don't know, I am feeling a bit sick. Oh, I don't know what my life is going. No, your voice is the commander. Your voice is the Saraswati, is the wisdom. Brain comes later. So your sound is forming your body. So create positive sounds. That's why sound can heal you. And similarly, your sound can heal or kill each other. In martial arts, they can heal your suffering by making a shout and a scream. They can also kill you with a shout and scream. So sound is a carrier of your intention, your psyche. So be careful what sounds you listen and what sounds you make. So now I will tell you the practice of sound. If you can do this every day, within 1 month you will feel that your mind, your body, your emotions are becoming healthy. So my suggestion or my request to you is, become a song of cosmos, not a noise of the mind. Rebel if you have to rebel against this mind, this negative mind. Withdraw your trust from your fears, doubt your fears, doubt your anxieties. And not only doubt them, Create positive sounds. Go for a walk. Chant. Listen to music. Don't trust your negativity. It is as powerful as cosmos. But choice is yours, what you choose. And finally, don't see positive and negative as two separate opposite things. They are part of one energy. In deeper sense, positivity is a rise of energy, and negativity, what we so-called negativity, is the resting of energy. Positivity is like fire, heat, light. Negativity is that going down into deep into gravity and resting. So when people say they are negative, I mostly see that now their system is resting and they are so ambitious. They want to keep on pumping up more and more actions out of themselves. Their body needs rest. Their mind needs rest. Even lovers need rest from each other. Not constantly, I love you, I care for you, and it exhausts you. Then one day it explodes into separation. So key to relation is also that come close and also go far. Make a rhythm, like a clap. Hands have to go away to create a sound, which is relation, connection, and love. Don't stick together with each other. Then you will have successful relation. Because when you are alone, you gather more energy. Then you want to share. Then you go to your beloved. And it is not wrong to tell to the other that I want space, I want to be away. People are hesitant not to upset the other's ego. So become a song of the cosmos. So the practice is, as I understood from Osho, and I myself did it to heal myself. Because when I was in Goa, I was really a mess, smoking a lot and all that. Then I started to practice this sound practice, which is for 1 hour, go to a quiet place or close your room where the others can't hear you. You have to make a very, very loud, almost shouting, and very fast om, 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 om. You're not giving any chance to your mind to stop or to think. You are overwhelming yourself with the sound. So this kind of sound will first cleanse your body, your cellular system, and adding the new sound, new vibration, the positive sound, positive vibration of Om into your cellular system. So from 20 minutes to half an hour, chant Om very loud, and then next 10 minutes, 15 minutes, you stop making sound, but in your mind, you don't let your mind think anything else. Just repeat Om, Om, Om in the mind. And in the third step, you just sit quietly and feel your body as one sound and enjoy that joy in the body, that health in the body. And remember, sound is of three levels: physical sound, mental sound, and emotional sound. These are the three Shaktis in us, three Devis in us. Mental sound is Saraswati, emotional sound is Lakshmi, and the physical sound is Durga, the Kali. I will post a written description of this technique, and I would like that I will welcome your questions regarding this. That will make me feel that you are interested, and I'll be grateful if you start chanting this sound every day so that my efforts bring some result, not just day after just throwing words at you. And if that happens, then I would love to welcome whosoever wants to come to Himalayas to make sounds along with to make sounds together in these jungles, to talk with all the ancients, divine spirits who are working for this life. They are so willing to offer their wisdom. So enlightenment is, in real sense, when you become the sound of now, all other sounds of you serve the present sound of life. That's what is surrender is. And it takes courage. And trust happens when you notice that this presence, present being responds and takes care. It is taking care anyway. So Hari Om, Om, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.